Nothing Scripted is filmed live at your mom's house.
All right. Here we go. Hey, baby. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, as when those blue memories start calling, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Alright. Seriously, please bring a butter batter sandwiches. They don't really hold the candle to you, my darling. And that sweet, sweet, dirty loving that you gave me down by the campfire that night. So, I miss you and I love you. Give you some sweet love. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. All right.
Hey, really late? Hey guys, welcome to the show. This is Nothing Scripted, a show about nothing, where everybody gets points and points don't matter. And usually this would be Wes's intro, but guess what? I'm doing it this week. And I'm going to start off by saying happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Got that backwards already. Seriously, this late? Stop it. It's just it's motion detected. Who does that? Anyway, so so we're going to get right into the sponsors right now. And our first sponsor, of course, a big shout out to guess who? Modern Air! We love the guys over at Modern Air. They are the shizzle. Here's a picture of the folks. Merry Christmas to everybody over there in PCB. If you need anything to get your, what do you call that done? Air heating and all that stuff. Those are the guys to talk to. And our next guys up is Trailer Park Mercantiletrash.com. All the, why is that like, what is that like that for? Anyway, if you want to get some spiffy apparel, and it's pretty Airstream related from what I hear too. So check it out. And guess what? The next guys are Own at the Beach team, or as Wes would say, Own at the Beach team. Oh, that's because that's what it says. Look. So we got Angie, Jennifer, and Chris. Woohoo! Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, guys. And we appreciate your supporting 30A TV. And now, guess what we're going to do? Paula gave us the hydration work, and she was trying to work out some camera stuff, and I guess it didn't work out the way it should. Really late. The way it should have, but she did pass on the word Christmas. So we got the word Christmas for your hydration word. How cool is that? And guess what? We got a thing to go with it. Except I forgot to push the button. So, goodness. So let's, that's what's going on. So we got the, oh, look at those gnarly toes. So every time you hear the word Christmas, you are going, by state law of the great state of Pennsylvania, you are required to take a tasty beverage, drinky poo. And don't do that with your teeth, please, just because you see that on here. And one couple of final notes here is we appreciate you watching. Thanks for sharing and telling your friends, and hitting the like, share, subscribe, all those buttons you got to push just to make sure that you are informed of the next time we film something or the next time that we are on air. And I forgot Distillery 98, didn't I? Oh dear. That's because we're not there from at the moment. So anyway, we'll figure that out next week. So, and without further ado, this is the part where it comes to me to tell some jokes. So I'm going to play my intro.
I think it's about time Paul does a little bit of Shakespeare.
It'll continue to be brilliant and funny. The world's Paul's oyster. He can do exactly what he wants to do.
There's lots of celebrities, but there aren't many stars. And Paul's a star.
He is a warm, caring, loving, passionate human being.
His feet are firm on the ground, even though they're not high heels anymore.
I wonder how this thing works anyway. Oh, it's on. It's on, and it's Christmas. Do you get it? Christmas? Yeah, that's the word, apparently, according to Paula. Thanks for that. And so, hang on a minute. This stupid light. I got a light because it's dark in here. And I have to keep moving for the light to stay on, so I thought maybe if I waved my hands around a bit, can't do that, right? It's the jokes, folks. This is Paul here, thanks to Wes, and see, I have to wave around. Yeah, it's right here. Swear to God, it's not going anywhere. I just have to wave it every now and again to keep the light on. I swear. Let's get to the Let's get to the jokes. The jokes are the first one. You can see it right there. Why did the vampire stop it, light? Stop it. Don't touch your nose. Why did the vampire have to quarantine? Because he was always coughing. Do you get it? That's like yeah. I hear people laughing, I do. Again with the light. Stop it. I once entered, why does it stay on long? Why am I talking to a light? I once entered the World Kleptomaniac Championships. I took gold, silver, and bronze. So you stayed on that time, didn't you? Is that because I was waving my head? And look, my hair is beautiful. Right. So next one. Wait, I have to scroll a wee bit for this one to get on there. So I'm an atheist 11 months out of the year. But in December, I'm agnostic. I can't even say it. Agnostic. Have I been drinking Christmas? Egg. I'm agnostic. I can't say it. I'm agnostic. That's it. Agnostic. I said it. Well, you get the idea. Really, with the light? Come on, you. My weird talent is always being able to tell what's in a wrapped present. It's a gift. See, that was a good one too. Why is nobody laughing? And the next bit, the salesman at the furniture store told me this sofa will seat 5 people without any problems. Oh, I covered it up. Where the hell am I gonna get 5 people without any problems? Where am I going? The salesman at the furniture store told me, stop it, light. Told me this sofa will seat 5 people without any problems. Where the hell am I going to get 5 people without any problems? That's a good one. But I misplaced my pizza cutter, so I used my Bryan Adams CD. It cuts like a knife. See, that was Christmas. I hope you're enjoying these as much as I am. I haven't seen them before. My friend said, my kid refuses to eat fish. What do you think is a good replacement? Me. Cats. Cats love fish. See, that's the thing about... Yeah. Okay, more Christmas. Yeah, that's what we need. More Christmas. I saw a guy walk into a store and buy five smoke machines, smoke machines. So I called the cop. So I called the cops. He must be in some kind of extremist group. These are good this week. These are the best Christmas jokes this time forever, I think. And the light stayed on. This is good. Okay, how do you turn two German car enthusiasts, cowboys, into greeting each other? Audi partner. Is that 9 jokes? That can't be. That went too fast. But more Christmas. I bet you Wes and Paul are having a ball right now. So listen. So I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, but I'm not done yet because somebody sent me a video, and I thought it'd be a good idea to play the video. So I hope it comes through. I think it should.
We all know that discarded sex toys are one of the key contributors to polluting our rivers. Hundreds of otters and ducks die each year from choking to death on dildos, butt plugs and penis rings. Such a sad situation. So I just wanted to do something positive. I'm out here most mornings at sunrise. Sometimes this entire forest is filled with sex toys, you can hardly see the ground. Oh, found one! Oh, that'll make a nice sword for the boys. Anyone for tennis? Alright, well, it's not bad, it's not bad. Sometimes I get more than this because I think it's been a bit quiet midweek and it was raining yesterday, so sometimes, right, I'm all the way up to there. Oh, look. Do you know, if a duck swallowed one of those, can you imagine?
A duck.
Right, a successful morning. It's got the creative juices flowing. Now back to the studio. I don't really plan what I make, I tend to just go with what I've got. For example, this makes a fantastic race car when you put some wheels on it. Vroom, vroom. Space rocket, put some flames underneath, maybe a little window, and then you just go whoosh, space. I don't know why people throw them away because they are so useful. You just need a little imagination. Like this doorstop. These make wonderful salad servers.
Not in our house.
A clock. Oh, a butterfly. Look at that. Lovely little antenna and everything. I love that one. I think that's my favourite at the minute. A globe. Look at this. This coat hook will brighten up any hallway. This is a lampshade.
What she's done for the community is amazing. Before she started doing this, you couldn't walk out your front door without being knee deep in anal beads. But she's come in and grabbed the problem with both hands. She's even managed to get an old dinosaur like me recycling.
It's a huge honour, and I just want to make the town proud.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. No, we can't do it twice. Oh boy. I need more Christmas. Well, I hope you enjoyed my segment of this unusual Christmas show and you had some fun with it. I'm certainly having some fun making it, and I think this is time for to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you on what? Well, it might be New Year's Eve. I think we'll probably be doing a show. I don't know. Probably not. Probably this is the two Thursdays every 800 years where the stars align and you can't do it properly. So anyway, thanks to Wes, thanks to Paul, and thanks to John for pushing buttons. Oh wait, he wasn't here. He's on vacation. So thanks to Paul for pushing buttons. And come on, if you like those jokes, you have to share them. You have to just hit the share button or comment on them. I know we see comments there. I don't see them at the minute because anyway, I can't see them. But look, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, stay safe, and 2020 Emmer effer. See ya. Let's get out of here.
Hey guys, it's your Uncle Wes, and I'm hoping you're having a very special Christmas today. I like to mess that up. What I thought we'd do today, since it is a special time of year and we're not actually shooting the show from the studio this week, is I thought what I would do, because it's interesting stuff to me, is share some of the weird Christmas customs from around the world and some from each state here in the United States. So, without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's start with the international stuff first. All right, did you realize that in Japan, they don't care about turkey, they don't care about anything except for fried chicken for their Christmas dinner? It's a combination of tiny Japanese ovens and a clever marketing campaign that convinced locals that fried chicken is a traditional American Yuletide feast. So they make reservations at the KFC on Christmas Day. It's pretty funny. The colonel, old Japanese colonel there is pretty cool looking dude, right? So in Norway, they believe that Christmas Eve coincides with the arrival of evil spirits and witches. It's only logical then that the Norwegians hide all their brooms before they go to sleep so the witches can't find them. In Caracas, they skate. Of course, they used to. They probably don't have energy now that their communism has taken over and they don't have any food. But, so normally what they do is they'd go to church on roller skates. Austria, well, might have heard about Krampus. There was a movie out a couple of years about Krampus. And unlike the St. Nick story where St. Nick gives coal, Krampus actually will beat bad children. That's the folklore around that. It's a Christmas demon. So if kids are bad, he'll throw them in a sack and beat them. Maybe we need a little something of that around here. Anyway, Catalonia. All right, so Catalonia is near Barcelona. It's an autonomous zone that used to be part of Spain, but they've kind of gained their independence over the last few years. A little education for you. But they have what is known as the pooping log. So what they do is they put this log on a fire, and they draw a face on it, and they give it a hat, kind of like Hanky the Christmas Pooh, I guess, from South Park. And they feed it nuts and fruits and sweets over a period of a couple of weeks. And then on Christmas Eve, the entire family beats the logs with sticks and sings a traditional song that translates to, "If you don't crap well, I'll beat you with a stick." I don't know where that came from, but it's awesome. If you don't take a good poop, I'm gonna beat you with this stick. Maybe Krampus is involved with that. Throw him in a sack. So Christmas. I got a Krampus. I need to poop. Yeah, I got a Krampus. A little stomach Krampus. So in Greenland, there's some weirdos up there, man. They actually have they don't eat like turkey or roast beast or whatever, but they eat what they call matak, which is raw whale skin with a little blubber, and it's wrapped in a small Arctic bird in seal skin, like I guess a what? like a burrito. Like, yeah, nasty. But here's the nasty part: they bury it for several months and eat its decomposed flesh. Ew. In Guatemala, this is probably something we need to take up. They believe that cleanliness is next to godliness, just like a lot of folks do. And so they believe that on Christmas Eve, if your house isn't clean, then the devil's going to come in and he's going to do some bad things. He's going to burn your house down. Yeah, we're in trouble here. Ukraine, they deck the halls with spider webs, which may be a precursor to tinsel or garland. I don't know, So they say its origins is an old tale of a poor woman who couldn't afford to decorate her tree. She woke up on Christmas morning and discovered a spider had covered it in a glorious, sparkling web. It's for good luck. It's not about poor housekeeping. I bet the folks in Guatemala would shit if they woke up to spider webs. They think that the devil's going to come burn the house down. Portugal, they feed dead people. I guess it's kind of like Dia de los Muertos in Mexico. But during Consada, the traditional Mexican Christmas feast in Portugal, families sometimes set extra places at the dining table for deceased relatives. So, there you go. Where's Santa's little helper in Italy, is a witch. So, unable to conclusively prove the existence of Santa, the Vatican decided to throw its weight behind something they'd had countless dealings with, apparently burning them at the stake. An old witch called La Befana, who delivers presents to kids in Italy. Story goes that the three wise men invited the witch to accompany them to see baby Jesus. She said she was too busy and the legend was born. I don't know how that translates into her if she was too busy delivering presents, but oh well, apparently the Vatican's behind it. So if you're a Catholic and you're in Italy, that's kind of what they believe. So Czech Republic apparently is a time to find out if you're going to get married, kind of like the throwing of the bouquet at the wedding. Single Czech women will stand on their porch and toss a shoe over their shoulders, over their backs. And if the shoe lands where the toe is facing the door of the house, it means they'll be married within a year. If not, it means they'll be watching rom-coms. So in Germany, they fill their boots. I guess this is kind of a precursor to stockings. German children leave a boot or a shoe outside their bedroom door in the morning if they've been good. They wake up to find shoes filled with sweets. If they haven't, they'll find only a branch, and they'll get their ass beat. So in Spain, red knickers, or drawers, or panties, or whatever. So the small town of La Font de la Figuera has taken the tradition one step further of just wearing red on Christmas. A New Year's Eve run with runners wearing just red underwear. Coincidentally, the town has the highest incident of pneumonia in the country. That's kind of funny, huh? Somebody from California is trying to call me. So that's some unusual customs around the world. Let's look here in the States. I mean, we're not special. We have some weird stuff going on. So in Alabama, in Mobile, residents try to break the world record for most elves in one place. They call it Elf-Palooza. And that's pretty close to us down here. It's only a couple hours away. So that's weird. Alaskans parade a wooden star from house to house to represent the Star of Bethlehem. That's interesting. I bet it's cold, too. So it's a Russian Orthodox tradition is what that is, apparently. In Chandler, Arizona, they build the world's largest tumbleweed Christmas tree. Okay. Arkansas people follow the trail of holiday lights from one end of the state to the other. Man, these folks got some time on their hands, apparently, in Arkansas. I guess meth sales are down. All right, so Santa rides the surf instead of a sleigh. In California's Laguna Niguel surfing Santa competition. How about that? That's neat. Colorado, Hispanic residents reenact the Nativity during Los Posadas. Los Posadas, or the Ends, is a Mexican Christmas tradition during which people of all ages gather to reenact the story of Christmas, specifically the journey of Mary and Joseph from end to end, searching for a place to stay. Well, I bet that's neat to watch. Christmas gets spooky in Connecticut. Connecticut. I say it like it's spelled. They have lantern tours in Mystic Seaport. So I guess it's like the haunted tours in New Orleans or Savannah, Georgia, or something like that. But last year, the lantern lit tour of the Mystic Seaport Musician was inspired by Charles Dickens' classic, A Christmas Carol. In Delaware, children leave out milk for the mischievous Tomte spirits on Christmas Eve. You know, I can count on one hand how many times I've remembered that Delaware's a state over the last 15 years. So, anyway. I don't know. According to legend, Tomten was mischievous and vengeful creatures who guarded farmsteads, but today they are regarded as benevolent Santa Claus or St. Nicholas type figures. Maybe this is the origins of Elf on a Shelf, which will kill you, by the way. Those things are creepy. I don't understand how any of y'all let that thing in your house. All right, Wreaths Across America lays holiday wreaths on every single grave in Arlington National Cemetery. So, as well as 1,200 other locations. So that's a feat, and that's very honorable for them to do that. I think that's pretty cool myself. So in Florida, heat means decorating lifeguard chairs instead of trees during the Deck of Chairs Bash. That's in Jacksonville Beach. I didn't even know that. We live in Florida. Macy's iconic Pink Pig train makes its annual holiday appearance in Atlanta, Georgia. I lived in Georgia most of my life. I don't remember that.
I've seen it.
Have you? Rich's Pink Pig. So in a normal year, children can take photos with Priscilla the pig, climb aboard, and of course purchase Pink Pig merchandise. But as you may guess it, Priscilla's taking a year off this year because of the coronavirus. You know, there's a lot of folks that like to touch things in Atlanta, especially pink pigs. So in Hawaii, they roast over an open fire. So that's not a big deal. They do that in Hawaii all the time, man. Idaho, you can take a Christmas cruise to watch the Lake Cuva. Yeah, or you could roast a pink pig over the fire. That'd be cool. Fireworks light show. Shoppers flock to the Chicago Kristen Kendall Market, the largest Christmas market in Illinois, or Illinois, depending on whether you're French or not. So there's plenty to eat and drink. They've got wine, hot cocoa, giant German pretzels. Sounds pretty good. It isn't Christmas in Indiana without a trip to Indy Auto Show. Okay. That's exciting, I guess. In December, Iowan residents get together to decorate rooms in the Salisbury House Mansion. I'm sure the Salisbury steak people appreciate that. There's a St. Lucia festival in Kansas where a woman young women dresses up as St. Lucie. I don't know anything about St. Lucie, but it's why Lindsborg is widely known as the Swedish capital of Kansas. Okay, so it's no wonder that the community throws an impressive St. Lucia Day festival every year. This year's festival will have plenty of outdoor events and drive-through pancake breakfast. All right, that's something I can get behind. I'd kill a pancake right now. I like this tradition here. Fruitcake soaked in whiskey is a traditional Christmas dessert in Kentucky. If you got to eat fruitcake, soak it in whiskey, man. So in the bayous over in Louisiana, apparently they have Christmas bonfires. They have seafood chowder in Maine for Christmas dinner, which actually sounds pretty good right now. I'm hungry, man. I hadn't eaten hardly anything today. Had a pack of crackers. Whole block gets decked out with lights on Maryland's own Miracle on 34th Street. So 2 decades ago in Baltimore, Maryland, a man living on 34th Street placed a string of Christmas lights in the tree in front of his yard. Soon his neighbors mimicked his tradition. Well, that ain't special, except that it's on 34th Street. People do that all the time. Have you ever been to Driftwood? Stockbridge is the Christmas capital of Massachusetts, as made famous by Norman Rockwell and his paintings. Okay. I don't see a tradition here, but, this is not a well-written article by Insider, unfortunately. Shoppers come from all over to visit Bronner's, the world's largest Christmas store in Michigan. I wonder if Paula knows about that. Maybe she can chime in. So there you go. There's some weird stuff we do here. I mean, you can... Oh, here's some more. Minnesotans eat lutefisk on Christmas, whether they love it or hate it. Ugh. Maybe I'm not as hungry as I thought. Decorated lutefisk dinners began as a Nordic holiday tradition and are now part of the quintessential Christmas dinner of Minnesotans. We know somebody from Minnesota, don't we? Is Melissa from Minnesota? We'll have to ask her about that and how that tastes. But lutefisk is a dried white fish soaked in water for several days and treated with lye, which is soap. That's what they made soap out of in the 18 earlier. The dish was a jello-like consistency and reminiscent of gefilte fish served during Jewish Passover. It has become popular in the Twin Cities. Okay, that's going to make me throw up. Decorated boats in Biloxi. Oh, I wouldn't mind going over there and seeing those. Of course, we do something like that here around here. They have a parade of boats in the Destin Harbor that are decorated with Christmas lights. In Mizzou, the Show Me State, kids are just as excited to meet the fairy princess as they are to see Santa. Okay. She's a holiday icon, apparently. Young local women dress up in crowns and royal regalia to meet with children. Oh. December in Montana is about athletic endurance. Montana sounds like it sucks. You got a climbing festival. Buffalo Bill's house puts on a fantastic display in Nebraska for Christmas at the Cody's. When it said Buffalo Bill's, I was thinking about Silence of the Lamb. But I'm glad it's not. So Buffalo Bill Cody's place gets lit up. That's neat. Not seeing that as a tradition that people in the state celebrate. They may visit it. In Reno, they have the Reno Santa Crawl. New Hampshire participates in end-to-end cookie tour. New Jersey's own Storybook Land is tailor-made for celebrating Christmas. Okay. New Mexico, ristras, a type of red pepper, are hung up. Rochester, New York, locals look forward to the unusual Genesee keg tree. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. North Kakalaka, Santa Claus rappels down the biggest chimney in the state, Chimney Rock. Good for Santa. Seems like he'd have other things to do. The entire town of Garrison, North Dakota transforms into the Victorian-era Dickens Village Festival for the holiday season. Christmas Story, Residents of Ohio, the original Christmas Story, which is one of our holiday favorites. We love that movie. Look, all right, so these aren't entertaining at all. Let me get out of here. All right, oh. So there you go, guys. There's some holiday traditions from around the world. Be really cool. You comment and tell us what kind of holiday traditions you have that maybe nobody else celebrates. I can't think of any that we have that nobody else really does. We're going to go eat tacos on Christmas Eve. Maybe that'll be a new tradition. We'll see.
Don't forget dessert.
Yep. Dessert?
We forget dessert.
We always forget dessert when it's just us. When we have guests or family for the holidays, we will remember that a little bit more often, but not often enough. But anyway, guys, I'm your Uncle Wes, and I hope you enjoyed this segment a little bit. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love you, and you take care. I'm hoping Paul's jokes didn't run you off earlier, because we all know they're shitty. But anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks.